Stick around to the end of the video. Something big has happened on Come On Mountain. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the mountain. Well, we're on the landing today. I'm down here doing a little project there with Mike that's been about 3 months in the making. As y'all know, I just put a mini split into the cabin that I got from Country Road Cure. Well, originally that one was going to come down here to Mike and them, and I was going to install a different one up there at the cabin. But I got one that's a better fit for the house. So today we're going to get that installed down here on the landing and get these boys a little air conditioning and heat inside the house now that the boys are actually about to move in there. They've done quite a bit of work down here since we've been down here, guys. Did a lot more clearing. Moved the goats over there. Last time y'all saw, we moved that patio well shed there. Put siding up on their little cover for the RV there, all the way down to the ground, and closed it off a little bit for winter. Also did a little bit of clearing over there and put those tents up over there. So they've been down here getting it and working real hard inside the tiny house. Make sure that y'all go over there and check that out. They have been moving and grooving. The boys, like I said, is about to move in there. Got Lift over here, still got a black eye. The battery's dead right now, so we're gonna need to get that charged as well and get Lift crunk up. She's a little cold natured. She don't like to crank up in the cold, but we got a lot of work at the new property with old Lift coming here real soon. All right, guys, I'll bring you back out when Mike gets out here and we'll get this thing installed. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get this thing pulled out of the box here. There she is. Get her cleaned off. Mike put a pad out here. Ooh, a little while ago.
I forgot that, and I never pulled the forms off. Yeah. It's okay, no big deal. She's looking good.
Yeah, nice little unit.
I'm actually thinking I need to spin it around here in a second.
Yeah. Well, she's pretty light, I believe.
Yeah, oh yeah.
There you go. Now, I got this mini split. That old Costway over there. These guys have got all kinds of cool stuff to choose from on their website. So make sure that you go over there and check them. I'll leave a link in the description down there where you can go check out their stuff. We'll talk about a little bit more of the specs and stuff like that of this later. But they got everything from mini splits to outdoor stuff to all kinds of cool stuff.
Speaking of Costway, there's actually a big yellow storage tent right over there from Costway.
Yep. So you can get all kinds of stuff from little Costway there. But we'll talk about that here in a little while. Let's go ahead and go get the head unit unboxed, because I'm guessing that's where all the
so where all the what's happening
are. Because right there, that's just the outside condenser. Condenser. Look at there. This is this will be the fourth air conditioner I've done with Mike. The very first air conditioner ever was actually when Mike was just getting into the industry, and it was actually on my house there in Florida.
Oh, that's right. It was my very first change out.
Yep, that is where Mike cut his teeth in the air conditioning world.
Me and my buddy Julius.
Yep, when he was just starting out. And we changed everything, guys. The air handling unit, the condenser, like everything. So it was pretty cool. And then we done a mini split there at the tiny house. And then we just did another mini split at the tiny house. And now we're about to do another mini split. So 3 mini splits and a full what's happening. All right, let's go grab that head unit and see if the rest of the stuff we need is in there. Now, as you know, guys, I've been sick as a dog since I got back from Mexico. So this is the first project that we're actually going to get into here. Shouldn't be that difficult of one, I'm thinking. Shouldn't be too much heavy lifting and stuff like that. So it's a good one to kind of cut my teeth on and kind of get back into the swing of things. Mike's about to dig out the head unit right now because we're in full-blown construction in the tiny house right there. I'll give you a little sneak peek. Look at the walls. Yeah. You'll have to go over to their channel, Drifting Dreamers 5, to check out everything they've done in here, because that back section right there is pretty much ready to move in. Pretty much.
All right, I got the line set. I got communication wire. I got the beauty ring.
And a remote.
I got the remote. Let's find some more stuff.
I'm sure there's going to be a wall bracket to hang the head unit. Plus the head unit.
Green line.
A little drip drip.
There we go. So we are going to be hanging that right up there.
Yep.
And I'm pretty positive we're not even going to have to use the dedicated line I put in right here. I did run a dedicated line from the breaker panel under to go outside.
Now this is actually a 110 plug.
Right.
Yep. So this isn't 220.
Which actually works out perfect for us, and that was the whole reason why he traded us units, because I had the 240 and he had a 110, and that's what we need.
Yep. But it doesn't look like this one plugs in from the inside.
No, and that's
like
what
mine in the other.
Right, and that's what I was saying. We're not even going to need this dedicated outlet here because it's just going to be one wire outside.
Yep, nice. All right, well, where do you want to start? All right, so the first step's going to be hang the bracket. We need to hang the little bracket. What's happening? Yeah, we need to switch this out for the Phillips. Looks like we got a little what's happening screw on here to hold it in.
Yep, that always comes with the minis. We'll never need him ever again.
Yep, and then we'll take this bracket off right here. You got a level?
I do got a level. I did want to just get an idea of
what's happening.
I should probably go get my tape measure also, huh?
Well, we can eyeball it.
Yeah, we'll get a little eyeball. I wanted to leave it a little lower.
Yeah.
To get some area.
So let's say
it's gonna rest on the bottom.
Yeah. That about right there.
Yeah, that way the bottom will be right about the same as.
Let me see.
I do got
drill there. And what I'll do, start with, I'll just put the one in the center and we can level off of that.
All right. Well, I do got some studs over here. I have to measure it out to find them now. I can grab my tape measure. I know. See, I got a stud right here, and off of here.
Well, we can find one. That'd be for the better. At least get one of them on there.
Yeah. Let me grab my tape measure.
All right. After a marathon of look for your tape measure,
I still did not find
back
it.
with a square.
However,
it does have a ruler on it.
We can get a measure. I got one right here. I'll spin this around. So 16 should. We're gonna have to get something into this.
Yeah.
Check and see if I got.
Just one more.
Yeah, I got 2 more.
All right, one more to work.
All right.
Any more screws?
Not like that, but we put a
I got drywall.
drywall screw. Yeah.
That'll work. There she is. We want to lock in. You come my way right here.
I can't see where. I didn't see where it was.
Oh,
Oh, I see it now.
alright.
Okay.
It's hanging now, so now I look up underneath. Make you a guesstimated mark.
Wasn't a bad mark where I had it. It was not a bad mark. I think we're gonna go a little higher. Alright, I think we're gonna roll with that.
Which one, the higher one?
The higher one.
Once I start this, there's no turning back.
Hope there's
Knowing our luck, we're gonna hit a step. That's the center?
Hold on one second. Let's you wanna drill a hole in it to make sure there's no stud right here?
Well, you'd have to go all the way across. Might hit it here,
Oh,
might hit it there.
right.
If we're lucky, it'll be on the edge of it, not dead center.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah, run me right there.
Right there. Here we go. There's no power here.
Huh?
No power?
The power is over. No, the power is over there.
It runs up and down.
Hold on. Yeah.
We're going dark. No stud.
No stud. Yes.
We are literally right beside it.
Let me see.
Right here.
Oh my god. Dang.
And I'm right beside it.
Dang.
What I want to do, if I can, might take this part out before we go any further. Get the drywall out and the insulation.
Dang. Here we go. Hello.
Peekaboo, I see you.
Hello. Yeah.
Well, at this point, I feel like I do that pretty often.
It's about the fifth hole you done drilled like that, huh?
Yeah.
4 or 5, huh?
But there we go. Got a little ventilation hole. Now, what we got to do is Mike's got to bend these back out, and then we got to feed it out the hole and go ahead, and then we can go ahead and mount the
head unit.
Mount the head unit. Do you want to hook up the control line?
Yeah,
before?
we might as well. Let's go
and
ahead.
Run it all out together?
Let's do that. All right, most important part, guys. Do not, and I repeat, do not bend this copper and put a kink in it. Now, for DIY purposes, you don't have to hook this up right now, but it does make it a little easier to feed everything at once. I know this cover comes off. There we go. See, this one's like yours. It has the filter on the front of it right here. Yeah. Set it at the top. There we go. Nice. It's pretty much the same as all of them. A 1, 2, and a 3. We're going to be color coded for 1, 2, and 3. Here it is. This is what I was looking for right here. Ooh. Yeah. It's still pink. Oh, there it is, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. This is our power wire for the condenser. What is this? No, it ain't. This is the power wire for the condenser. That's the communication wire. True. I do like how they give you a long communication wire, because sometimes it's a pretty long shot from your head unit to your condenser.
Does the waterproof ones go outside or inside?
Say what?
The waterproof connections? They're different on both sides.
Yeah, the waterproof ones I'm sure will go outside.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That was a good eye there.
I'm learning about this HVAC, number 4.
Yeah,
you know
number 4.
I got 4 installs under my belt at this point. I'm almost from the labor status to an apprentice.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Hey, here's a sneak peek and spilling some beans. I'm actually getting ready to go install a brand new split system over at Peter's with Old Man King Homestead.
Gonna get him a little heat and air conditioning.
There we go. There we go.
So far, I'm pretty impressed with the old Costway. Little what's happening. About the only negative I would say is we didn't have a template.
Yeah, that was the only thing I would say has been a pain so far, is no template. But that could have been my fault. We might have had one in the box. Remember, I got this box about 2.5, 3 months ago.
Yeah. Once you get her all wired up, we're going to talk about some of these specs that I see on the side. It looks like it's got an energy guide. And when you're off grid, it matters.
Yeah, when you're off grid, any energy consumption is one of the only things that matter.
Yeah, it's pretty important.
All right, so we got 1, 2, and 3. Another thing I like about this Cosway head unit is that the wires are already numbered for you, making it way easier to install.
Keeping it Crayola. Now, I will say this is the least stressful one I've done, because this is the only one I've done that's not been mine.
Yeah. Put our protective cover back on.
Gotta have that protection.
Make sure there's no blocking in here.
Yeah, they like to put that there blocking in there.
Alright. Head unit looks good to go.
Let's put it on the wall.
Hang it!
You feed it in, and I'll hang it up. Or vice versa.
Vice versa. There we go. Yeah. Oh, you recording?
I'm not even tasting.
We'll get it right now. Yeah. The hook at the top. There it is.
There we go.
Okay, okay.
Nice and level.
Nice. Look at that. Hey, that might have been one of the best ones we got.
Yeah.
Nice and tight. Level across the top.
I like it.
Nice access for the filters.
So what does all this mean on the side right here?
So this is all the good stuff with your energy guide. Your SEER rating is your cooling rating. This one says that it's a 20 SEER, so that is really excellent. And your heating efficiency is running right at 8.5. Isn't as great as the energy rating for the cooling side, but still, nevertheless, it's rocking and rolling.
But a 20 SEER for a 110?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Your SEER rating, your seasonal energy efficiency rating is really where your money comes in. How much energy does it take to get that cooling level? And with the bigger condenser coil outside, the higher the SEER rating, the more money you're saving.
I tell you what, that other head unit with the one that I put up at the cabin would have been way too big for this small space.
It'd have been a mammoth.
This one right here fits really well. Alright guys, we're done with the inside part. Next time we come in, it'll be turn it on. So now we're going to move outside and get into the nitty gritty of really hooking this thing up.
Oh, cool. I like how they already have the little rubber grommets right here for your wire. I bought a couple of little metal clamps for them, and we won't even need them.
Oh, nice. Hey, you put this through first.
Oh, good call. Good call. Open up this right here. talking to myself. Ah, okay. Now I'm picking up what they're putting down. They're all kind of the same, but they're all kind of different at the same time. All right.
All right, time to put the line sets in.
Connect it.
Now, when he opens that, we should hear some gas leaking out.
Yeah. Yeah, when we open this, nitrogen actually is what we should hear. It should be compressed nitrogen in here, so that we know there's no leaks.
In the head unit itself.
Will you give me that other crescent down there, please? Thank you.
There it is.
Yeah.
It's a good sign.
Nice.
We heard a little bit of whoosh, whoosh.
No leaks.
Now, once we get all this hooked up, we're going to have to vacuum down the system.
Yep. Evacuating the system definitely takes the longest. It's going to probably take more time to vacuum it down than it did this whole process. So that's something that I don't really like, but...
There's no noise?
No, the suction line, it's a loop, so it wouldn't make any noise. The suction line's just a little shorter, so it's...
Doesn't want to bend?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to bend. It's just going to make me play with it a little more.
You want something rounded to be able to stick up there to bend over?
I'm just going to roll with that and come down with it nice and...
And get your bend out the longer piece?
Yeah. I just wanted to angle it a little bit. I'll have to buy some channel to put up here anyway to cover it up. And I didn't want to unroll this all the way so that I can try to maybe tuck some of it away. That was the problem that I dropped the ball over at your house. I had a lot of hose left over, you know, a lot of line.
Well, you know, you learn as you go.
And don't forget with these flare fittings, because this fitting is called a flare fitting, do not over tighten this. You will break it.
And you don't need to use tape.
Yeah, no tape necessary on a flare fitting. Oh, can you hand me the bigger one?
Size matters.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah, I like that.
So that's the suction line.
So this is the suction line.
Bigger line's always the suction.
Always suction line.
Well, look at me learning about this old HVAC, what's happening.
Look at that. Now I can make this bend so much easier, so much cleaner. We're not kinked or anything. I like that right there.
If he likes it, I like it.
I like to say, if you like it, I love it.
Roll it down a little bit. Nope. Oh yeah, that's a nice fit.
Yeah.
Nice fit.
We're gonna be able to. That's gonna come out perfect almost.
Yep.
Hey, good news. If the worst happened and we broke one of these flares, I got a flaring tool.
Oh, got a flare kit now.
Hey, and worse after that, if the flaring tool don't work, I got copper and solder. We'll solder this joker.
I'd rather do the flare.
Flare?
Can I get a Ric Flair?
Woo! Here we go. One, two. I like that.
I like it. I like the way you tack it up right there, right there. Good deal, good deal. And roll down that one.
And I'm actually gonna go ahead and roll this on out. I'm actually thinking about clamping it. You know, like coming down and coming over. But that's all right.
You get one.
Yeah, I'm debating on if I want to keep a loop in it or open it up. Yeah, it's just a little long. My vision was, you know, to roll that out.
Down there. It's holding its own.
Holding its own. So this, okay, so this goes 1, 2, 3 to the inside.
Yeah.
And this is a load, a neutral, and a ground for the outside.
Yeah. Sam, where's your plug? Oh, you got a wire there?
Yeah.
Ah. Ah, well, there you go.
You see, now
That makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah. Thinking to myself, this ain't gonna turn on.
Yeah, I was like, there needs to be a plug somewhere. Or a power cable or something.
Yeah. Surely.
Are we cutting an extension cord? What's happening here?
Oh, I was actually going to wire this up after I put it on vacuum.
Time to pump it.
Pump it down. Time to evacuate the system. We got to get all the moisture, the oxygen, any of the air, the non-condensables, anything that'll mess this compressor up. Time to get it out.
Get it out of here.
Adapter. You have to put a adapter on your manifold gauge to connect to a mini split.
Alright guys, remember the game Where's Waldo? We just played Where's the Vacuum?
Found it up on Come On Mountain.
Yeah. It was in my patio well shed with the oil. I guess Mike decided that was a good spot for it, the last air conditioner one.
Yeah, we figured, hey, leave it in the right spot. It'll be there when you need it.
Yep.
So guys, this is a very critical part of the step right here. Remember I told you earlier, the most important part was not to bend the line set. The second most important part, maybe just as important, to make sure we get a proper vacuum, because if not, this will shred the compressor. We're gonna get it right.
And the compressor is pretty much the most expensive part of an air conditioner.
Absolutely.
So, you don't want to shred it. This ain't Ninja Turtles. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. We ain't trying to deal with no shredder.
All right.
All right. We got that. We got some power.
All right, we should be powered up.
Powered up.
There we go. That's what we wanted to hear.
We want to hear a little bit of that bleh. Now, right now it looks like we got about, I don't know, say about 10, 11 there in the system. We're wanting to vacuum that down to 0, correctly?
Yeah, it actually should have already been on 0. so that's a good vacuum. We're pulling a good vacuum. It appears my manifold, look, you can see it. It appears my manifold got damaged.
Yeah.
We in the last big windstorm that came by, I didn't have my shed anchored down all the way, and the wind flipped me over and it popped me up right here. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and put you on a timer. We'll put it on a 45-minute timer. I don't believe it'll really take 45 minutes, but we'll have a good vacuum at that point. All right, while the vacuum finishes up right here, we're gonna go ahead and get the high voltage hooked up, get everything ready to roll. She's about ready to bust charge.
High voltage. All right, y'all can't be falling down on the job now. All right, Mike found the wire nuts. This has been a Where's Waldo type of day. Every time we move on to a new project, it's like, where's this? Where's that?
I should have had all this stuff staged out and ready, man. I'm sorry.
Are y'all getting excited to see what the big surprise is on Come On Mountain after we get done here, guys? It's huge.
Ain't it huge? Huge. I'm excited.
I'm super excited.
Tuck that out of the way for now. Wired up, everything is good. Let's go ahead and turn on the breaker and we'll bust the charge.
All right, Mike got the breaker hooked up.
Breaker's hooked up.
Now he's about to dump that charge or something.
Vacuum is good.
Vacuum's good.
Oh, old AC tools I haven't used in a while. It's supposed to ratchet. I just gotta spray it with some WD-40. Okay, let's go turn it on.
Moment of truth. Will it work? It's the $1,000,000 question. You know, I was looking at the Costway website. They got all kinds of stuff. Everything from toys to outdoor furniture to kitchen stuff to bathrooms to decor, even Christmas stuff, guys. And you know, it is Christmas time. Might be a good chance to check them out. Okay.
All right, earlier we had the remote, which is right here.
Is there any batteries? AAA.
AAA.
I heard the door.
Okay.
Here we go.
Power on.
There it is. Now we got some power up in here.
There we go. Fahrenheit.
I thought 25 was a little low. I was like, is it a freezer?
Mode, I set it to cool. Let's set it down to 70. Well, let's set it down as low as it'll go. 60 degrees.
That's pretty low.
That's pretty nice. All right. We're gonna let that run for about 5 minutes. I'm gonna make sure the pressure's stabilized out there. Let's go check it out. Make sure everything is working.
We got the fan out here turning.
The compressor's running. Fan's running. Lines are getting cold. Ooh. Now this is the only thing that I did not know. So I was not aware of this about this system. This system is not a 410A system. This is what is, I believe, to be the new R32. So I don't even have the proper readings for R32. I do 410A, R22, and 407C. However, the pressure is going to be what we're looking for and the temperature inside. So we're not too worried about what this says.
I just walked up to it and I can already feel it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So to be completely honest, it needs to run for a little bit before we can say that it is 100% perfect. But I tell you what, it's starting off very well.
I say we try the heater out.
I like it. Oh man, Costway, you guys knocked it out of the park with this one. Remember earlier we talked about power consumption? This thing's only pulling 400 watts and it's blowing so cold. Let's go ahead and check the heat. All right, so it's probably gonna go through a 5-minute time delay. I don't know. I'm assuming. Oh, you gotta feel this heat.
I hear it. Oh yeah.
It's gonna take a second to catch back up. Ooh. I want to see the power consumption real quick. Yeah, it's over 1,000 watts now.
Oh yeah, that heater's heating it.
Dang, it is pumping. It is pumping. Heat pumping at 120 volts. This is incredible. Thank you so much. We love it.
Well, I am glad that I was able to gift these guys this old mini split right here. Definitely fits inside this tiny house right here a lot better than it would have in the cabin. Also, a big shout out to Country Road Cure because they started the paying it forward thing by hooking me up with one for the cabin, which allowed me to give mine to the Drifting Dreamers down here. And basically my nieces and nephews, make sure that they stay nice and cold and warm when they need to. So good stuff right there. Big shout out to Cosway. Thank you very much. Make sure that you go to their website. It'll be in the description. It might even be a little discount code in there for you. Save a little bit of that there jangle. But now it's time to go back to Come On Mountain. And it's time to show y'all the big surprise. Let's go. Alright guys, we made it back to Come On Mountain here. Let's turn the power off. Big surprise here with the goats. Gotta undo the fence. Alright, let's go in here. So I took a clips down at the landing last night because when I came to do the feed, I found that SNAIL was about to give birth. She has some dripping coming out of her hind end last night, so I went ahead and took clips down there so he could hang out on the landing with Halo and Odin and Wednesday. That way that she didn't mess with the birth any. And I knew SNAIL would actually have babies sometime that night or in the morning. She ended up having them this morning. And look at this little cutie right here. What are you doing, huh? What are you doing? I have not checked to see if they're female or male yet, but she had two. So let's go ahead and see what we got. Come here, little guy. Oh, I know it. Looks like you're a female, huh? Yeah, you got some pretty markings. Say hello, everybody. Say hello. Yeah. What is it? All right. All right, let's go check this little guy out. You look a lot bigger. You might be a boy. Yep. Yeah, looks like one boy and one girl. What's up, buddy? What's up? Yeah. As you can see, SNAIL's being a good mama, letting them eat. Old Chief is looking very big with his winter coat on. Old proud daddy. You a proud daddy? Huh? Well, that's always a nice surprise whenever you get some more life on the homestead, so that's really, really cool. But the sun is starting to set, guys. I'm going to get these guys situated for the evening and go ahead and get the rest of the animals tended to before it gets dark. But I'm glad that I was able to kind of pay it forward with the mini split down there at the landing, get those guys up and going just in time for winter. Glad I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I'm ready to get back to rolling. All right, guys, love every single one of y'all. Until we see each other again, come on, let's go on another adventure.